Charlie Chaplin was a British comedian and actor who became one of the most iconic figures in the film industry during the silent film era. He was born on April 16, 1889, in London, England, and passed away on December 25, 1977, in Corsier-sur-Vevey, Switzerland. A day without laughter is a day wasted. Life could be wonderful if people would leave you alone. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot. This is a ruthless world and one must be ruthless to cope with it. A tramp, a gentleman, a poet, a dreamer, a lonely fellow, always hopeful of romance and adventure. I am at peace with God. My conflict is with man. Failure is unimportant. It takes courage to make a fool of yourself. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Words are cheap. The biggest thing you can say is elephant. Man as an individual is a genius. But men in the mass form the headless monster, a great, brutish idiot that goes where prodded. I suppose that's one of the ironies of life, doing the wrong thing at the right moment. Laughter is the tonic, the relief, the surcease for pain. A man's true character comes out when he's drunk. In the end, everything is a gag. All I need to make a comedy is a park, a policeman, and a pretty girl. We think too much and feel too little. I remain just one thing, and one thing only, and that is a clown. It places me on a far higher plane than any politician. I'd sooner be called a successful crook than a destitute monarch. Actors search for rejection. If they don't get it, they reject themselves. That is why, no matter how desperate the predicament is, I am always very much in earnest about clutching my cane, straightening my derby hat and fixing my tie, even though I have just landed on my head. I had no idea of the character. But the moment I was dressed, the clothes and the makeup made me feel the person he was. I began to know him, and by the time I walked onto the stage he was fully born. I don't believe that the public knows what it wants. This is the conclusion that I have drawn from my career. The glamour of it all. New York, America. All my pictures are built around the idea of getting in trouble and so giving me the chance to be desperately serious in my attempt to appear as a normal little gentleman. We might as well die as to go on living like this. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. I have no further use for America. I wouldn't go back there if Jesus Christ was president. I thought I would dress in baggy pants, big shoes, a cane and a derby hat. Everything a contradiction, the pants baggy, the coat tight, the hat small and the shoes large. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. Only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Creator, then I question whether it has fulfilled its purpose. I do not have much patience with a thing of beauty that must be explained to be understood. If it does need additional interpretation by someone other than the Creator, then I question whether it has fulfilled its purpose. I went into the business for the money, and the art grew out of it. If people are disillusioned by that remark, I can't help it. It's the truth. To help a friend in need is easy, but to give him your time is not always opportune. I remain just one thing, and one thing only, and that is a clown. It places me on a far higher plane than any politician.